Hello, story lovers, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're journeying into a world of ice and snow to explore one of Hans Christian Andersen's most enchanting and profound fairy tales, The Snow Queen. This isn't just a simple children's story. It's a deep and moving exploration of love, friendship, and the eternal battle between good and evil. So, grab a warm blanket and a hot cup of cocoa as we unravel the powerful messages hidden within this icy masterpiece. At its heart, The Snow Queen is the story of two inseparable friends, Gerda and Kai. Their idyllic childhood is shattered when a shard of a magic mirror, created by a malevolent troll, pierces Kai's heart and eye. This cursed glass distorts his perception, making him see ugliness in everything beautiful and turning his heart as cold as ice. He becomes cruel and cynical, a shadow of his former self. One winter's day, he is lured away by the magnificent and terrifying Snow Queen, who takes him to her palace of ice at the ends of the earth. But this is where our true story begins. It's not about Kai's fall, but about Gerda's heroic quest to save him. When everyone else gives up on Kai, believing him to be lost forever, Gerda's love and loyalty never waver. She sets out on an impossible journey, armed with nothing but her pure heart and unwavering devotion. This is the central theme of the story, the incredible power of true love and friendship. Gerda's love isn't just a feeling. It's an active, relentless force. It's what gives her the strength to face countless dangers, from talking flowers that try to make her forget her mission, to a formidable robber girl, and finally, to the desolate, frozen wasteland of the Snow Queen's domain. Andersen masterfully uses the symbolism of ice and warmth to represent the core conflict of the story. The Snow Queen's palace, a marvel of perfect, symmetrical ice, symbolizes a world devoid of emotion. It's a world of pure, cold intellect and detachment. The queen herself is the embodiment of this emptiness. She is beautiful and powerful, but utterly without warmth or compassion. She offers Kai an eternity of cold, logical perfection. But it's a life without love, a living death. In stark contrast, Gerda represents warmth, life, and human connection. Her journey is filled with moments of kindness and compassion. The people and creatures she meets along the way are drawn to her sincerity and help her, because they are touched by her pure, loving spirit. Her warm tears are what ultimately melt the shard of glass in Kai's heart and break the Snow Queen's spell. This powerful contrast teaches us that while coldness and selfishness can create a fortress of ice, it's the warmth of love that can ultimately bring it crumbling down. Let's take a closer look at our characters. Gerda is far from a typical fairy tale princess. She isn't rescued, she is the rescuer. She is the hero of her own story. Her strength doesn't come from physical power or magic, but from her innocence, her unwavering faith, and her courageous heart. She is the symbol of pure, selfless love that refuses to give up. Kai, on the other hand, represents a part of the human soul that we can all recognize. He is tempted by a cynical and intellectual view of the world, one that scoffs at simple beauty and kindness. He becomes trapped not just by the Snow Queen's magic, but by his own pride and despair. His journey is one of being lost and then found, redeemed by a love he thought he had forgotten. And the Snow Queen, she is one of literature's most fascinating antagonists. She isn't simply evil for the sake of being evil. She represents a specific kind of coldness, the emptiness that comes from prioritizing intellect over emotion, perfection over connection. She is a warning against a life lived without love. So, What is the ultimate moral of the Snow Queen? The story teaches us that true strength is not found in power, intellect, or perfection. It lies in the simple, yet profound, virtues of kindness, loyalty, and perseverance. Gerda's journey shows that even the smallest person, armed with a pure and loving heart, can overcome the greatest darkness. Love has the power not just to heal, but to redeem and transform. It can melt the iciest of hearts and bring someone back from the brink of despair. It's no surprise that this timeless tale has had such a massive cultural impact. It has inspired countless adaptations in film, theater, ballet, and literature. Perhaps the most famous of these is Disney's Frozen. While the movie takes its own creative liberties, the core themes of sisterly love, overcoming fear, and isolation are directly inspired by Andersen's original story. It speaks to the enduring relevance of Gerda's journey and the idea that emotional warmth can triumph over a cold and fearful heart. In conclusion, The Snow Queen is so much more than a winter's tale. It's a profound reminder that the most powerful force in the universe isn't magic or might, but the selfless love we have for one another. Gerda's quest to Sifkai teaches us that a pure heart and unwavering friendship can conquer even the most formidable forces of darkness. In a world that can sometimes feel cold and cynical, this story shines as a beacon of hope, reminding us of the enduring, transformative power of compassion and human connection. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the Snow Queen. What are your favorite parts of this story or its adaptations? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next literary adventure. Until next time, stay curious and keep reading.